Welcome back to White Mountain TV 16 North Conway. I'm so excited. We've been talking about her all morning long. Donna Dolan is here from Tin Mountain Conservation Center. Thank you for coming in.
I'm glad to be here, Megan.
Yeah.
Outside television's awesome.
Oh, thank you. We love having you.
Thank you.
For people who are maybe visiting us, or maybe even those who are on a staycation and live here but don't know about Tin Mountain because they just moved to the valley, where is it located and what does it do?
Okay, I'll be glad to tell you. Tin Mountain Conservation Center has been around for over 25 years. It started off in Jackson, and that's where it gets its name, Tin Mountain. There is still a Tin Mountain in Jackson, and there's still 300 acres of land that you can walk on in Jackson. Yeah. That's Tin Mountain property. We had a capital campaign a few years ago before the recession and successfully built this wonderful building on 150 acres in Albany, New Hampshire. Wow. We kept the name Tin Mountain in honor of the Rockwells. And we have a Rockwell sanctuary with 150 acres that you can walk through with well-marked trails that's open for the families. We're not far from the Kangamangas, so if you know Route 16, if you're going south, just 2 streets after that on the right. We're 1 mile up. Highly recommend coming. It's solar photovoltaic, hand-built, naturally crafted. We rent out the building for weddings, different occasions. And you're welcome to a tour. And if you take the trails, if you're there Monday through Friday, when we're open for our office hours from 9 to 5, you can use the facilities. If you're there on the weekend, the trails are still open for you, and even at night. Oh, wow. We have lots of programs. We just finished our winter programs. Unbelievable. So if you're up here just in the next couple of weeks, check us out. Next week in particular, on Thursday, there's a lot happening. We have an eco forum, which is at noontime. And yes, and we have a wonderful speaker. And you have free flatbread pizza. You come for an hour, you get to see the building, you take the trails.
And you get free pizza.
Yes, and it's going to be on the New Hampshire Shoreline Protection Act.
Oh, wow.
So that will be really an interesting program if you want to know what has been happening in that area. We also have a potluck supper and a naturalist certification program that evening. So if you want to know a little bit more about that program, which is open to anybody as an adult who is interested in more for yourself, accomplishing so many classes or courses, or an in-depth study with a final project. It's a group of people who get together occasionally and talk about what they're doing, but basically it's going to the programs, and as many as you can. It's a nice motivation and a sense of accomplishment. Oh, yeah. And even though I worked for Tin Mountain for 14 years, I'm actually in that program, and you could do it you could take as long or as short as you want. And sometimes, even though you work there, you don't have the opportunity to go to as many programs as you would like. Right. And it just gives you that little bit more added in-depth feeling when you're taking that class. Oh, wow. And we have some great classes coming up, tracking, workshops, courses. Go to www.tinmountain.org for a full listing on our calendar. We'll soon have the postcards and full-page ads printed up on the website. Oh, perfect. Will these be going out in the mail? I see they're... Yes, if you're a Tin Mountain member, you'll get a hard copy. Otherwise, you go to Facebook right now. It's listed right on Facebook. Oh, so it is? The Tin Mountain Facebook, yes. Perfect, okay. Because, I mean, you have stuff pretty much every Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the next 2 months. We really do, and we have nice programs for children. We have a winter camp during winter break in February. Registration's open now, and it's for grades kindergarten through 6th. There are 4 different days that you can go, and each day has a different grade. Wow. So I'll mention one of them. Tracks and Trails, Winter Wildlife, is February 21st. It's 9 to 3, and that's for grades K through 4. Nocturnal Adventures talks about the nightlife that happens in nature. Oh, wow. Our philosophy at Tin Mountain is hands-on programs. So they'll be learning firsthand what happens in the evening with the nature, and that's grades 2 to 6. Winter Survival Guide's really fun. They learn how to build snow forts that they can survive in the winter and how to stay warm. Oh my gosh. Grades 3 through 6. And then on Friday, February 23rd, we have the Secret World of Winter Pond. I like the sounds of that one. Yeah, it's pretty neat. You always wonder what goes on underneath the ice. Exactly, and right now there's frogs under the ice and dragonfly nymphs, and it's pretty interesting to think what's actually surviving under there right now. Oh boy. So that's really pretty fun too. Can kids go all week if they wanted to pay
for every class and come all week, or is it limited?
If they fit within that grade level, they can. But if you notice, some are K through 4, some are 2 to 6.
Oh,
so,
right. Yep. Okay.
But yes, but they could actually go to every one if they rate in that middle, I think, which is grade 3.
Right. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So you can log on to, if you're on Facebook, you can find the Tin Mountain page on Facebook, or you can go to their website, tinmountain.org, for more information. People are probably also wondering, who's the furry creature you brought in today?
The nice thing about Tin Mountain, we have a lot of taxidermied animals on our site. We also have a lot of tracks on our trails.
Okay, yeah.
And maybe you can see the fisher right now. He looks a lot like the marten, and
he wants to see his smiling face.
In trying to identify him, it's really difficult to tell the difference between an American marten and a fisher. Their tracks are very similar too, but what's neat, if I did some research on the fisher, they were structurally the same in the Ice Age as they are now.
Really?
So during the time of the woolly mammoths, this creature probably looked very much the way it does now, which is pretty amazing. It's quite a survivor. And it's one of the few animals that can take down a porcupine. I think it may be the only.
Oh my gosh.
It actually hits its head until the porcupine is wobbly, and then flips it over and goes for the underside. Very aggressive animal. He's more of a loner in the winter, does really well in the winter. He climbs trees. His hind legs almost go 360, so he can go up and down trees really quickly.
Oh my gosh.
He has a 40-mile territory, and he has a scream like a baby. If you ever heard them at night, it's kind of very piercing scream that goes through you. It's probably as primitive as a creature can be in terms of a sound. Pretty cool.
Oh my gosh.
And it's nice if you're a Tin Mountain.
So cute and innocent, though. I mean, you kind of want him to like come to life so you can pet him and play with him like a little cat or dog.
Well, they probably wouldn't let you go that close to him. They would probably keep a nice distance from you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
But it's neat. If you go to Tin Mountain now, as a matter of fact, Chris here at the station was there with his son, and he posted on our Facebook that he saw fox tracks and was really excited. The trails are easy for the whole family, or going by yourself. There's bobcat tracks right now, moose tracks. It's really just go outside, and there's a lot of wildlife, evidence of wildlife. The beaver activity, when you're by the pond, you can see them gnawing. And that brings me to the fact that thanks to the Gibson Woodbury and Goldberg Foundation, and Nora Dufalo, our outreach coordinator, organized a number of backpacks that you can take out for free on the trails. And they all have different, I don't know if you can see this,
that one
tags.
Says beaver.
Yes.
Or beavers.
This one is on beavers, and then we have one on mammals, and insects, birds, reptiles.
Oh my gosh.
So you take out your backpack of your choice. It's free. You just we just ask that you stay on the property and return it when you're done. And this one here on beavers is neat. I'll show you what's in the pack. One of the first things is a map of the property.
Oh my gosh.
So we have some really cool trails. And in the back, I'll tell you what you might see on a particular trail and recommends that one for this pack.
Oh my goodness.
So if you want to go see the beaver, you want to go on the pond trail. And the beaver trail, which is right near the pond. And then you could take the maple leaf trail, which is also near the pond. And also in the kit are activities. We have a little bingo card.
Really?
So if you're walking by that area, you look for a beaver lodge, which we have. You look for a beaver dam. You look for a downed tree. And when you see it, you check it off. So there's an activity you can do with the whole family.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. And then we even have each bag has a different activity, a different kit. And this one's really fun. And Megan, I thought I would play this one with you.
I'm going to see how my nature skills are. Oh, I hope I don't fail.
True or false? And this is, I'm going to get a nice, easy one for you, I think.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
Baby beavers are called pups. True or false?
Baby beavers are called pups. Oh, gosh. What else would I call them? Beaverettes? I'll go with true.
Okay, it's false.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I thought I'd get you on that one. They're called kits.
Kits, K-I-T?
K-I-T-S.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Want to do some more?
Yes,
See how you can do?
Let's see what happens here.
I thought this would be fun. Beavers have orange front teeth because they don't brush or take care of their teeth. True or false?
I will say false.
Ah, very good. They have long incisors because they are, and I'm going to read my reading that, coated with iron-based enamel. And the super strong coating helps protect the teeth during the hard of the felling trees. So the incisors are coated with an iron-based enamel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was thinking, because they're always chewing down trees, that they do take care of themselves in that regard. But yeah,
they do. And the teeth continue to grow. They are a rodent, and very much like a rabbit, if they don't gnaw on something, they would just grow a long time.
Oh my gosh.
During the Ice Age, beavers were the size of bears.
They were?
Yes, they actually continue to grow. They're one of the few animals that have something inside them that makes them continue to grow.
Really?
So they, unlike us, that stops at a certain age, they do, but it slows.
Oh my
But they don't get that large anymore. You occasionally see a really large beaver, but it's pretty interesting to look at their adaptations at the time.
Oh my gosh.
They have webbed feet, so if you're tracking, there's a lot of information in these. It's really quite fun.
That is
and
neat.
They can see underwater, so so you can play these games.
We're going to use one for watching.
Oh, so good. I'm glad.
You can leave those out. But what I know what else is in the backpack.
She does.
I think it would be fun.
She didn't know the answer, but she knows what's in the backpack.
I didn't know the answers to the questions. We didn't go over that off camera.
But anyway, this is pretty cool. Also, you never know what you might find in the backpacks. But in this particular one is a. Can you see it pretty well where I'm holding it? Oh, good.
That's a good size.
You want to take it out?
Yeah, and here's the incisors. Oh, yes, I'll be glad to take it out. Thank you.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, man.
You can see the good size that the teeth they have. If you take the trail at Tin Mountain around the pond, the activity is phenomenal. The trees that they gnaw and the size, and you can see them, the way they fell into the water. It's just great.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing. And beavers know what side of the tree to gnaw so that it will fall where they want it to be.
Really?
Yes, and they're very much engineers. And MIT, it's their mascot, because it's one of the few animals that gathers together and actually builds a structure the size that it does. They're pretty amazing. If you ever have some time to come and talk to a naturalist at Tin Mountain, they'll tell you more. And we also have a library there that's open to the public, and you could do research on them yourself.
Oh my gosh.
And also online. And then in every backpack, there's wonderful books on the topic.
Oh,
and
wow.
in this one too, we have it on the beaver books. Yeah. So if you want to learn more,
all ages too.
All ages. So come to Tin Mountain. Come with your family. It's free. Take a trail. Take a nice little walk. We want you out in nature. Our mission is to promote an appreciation of the environment. We keep all our courses very reasonable in price. Most of our programs, our nature programs, thanks to the Evan Armington Fund and LL Bean, we only charge $3 per person or $5 per family.
That is affordable. That's good.
We do have scholarships for our winter camps as well as our summer camps, and that's made possible through our events. And we have a few coming up right now. Go onto our website. You can. We have a wonderful first season auction, Megan, which is in March.
That's coming.
You can
up
purchase
in March.
tickets now. Food's great. Over 300 items to bid on.
Oh my gosh.
Great time. Letters will be going out for solicitors. So anybody out there who has some items they'd like to give us, we'd love it. You want to come? Give us a call now. Last year we had over 400 people and over 350 items.
Oh my
Great time. Also, the Hill Climb of the Century, February 1st.
The registration opens soon. And that'll sell out too.
And that will sell out too.
Oh
so
my gosh.
8 o'clock in the morning. Yep.
When does it? So it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
February 1st.
February 1st.
Yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So the hill climb and the just the hill climb registration.
And the Century, both.
And the Century. So the hill climb registration, that's the one where you bike to the summit of Mount Washington, and the Century Ride. Registration opens February 1st, 8 a.m.
Yes, and go to our website, tinmountain.org. It'll direct you to each one of those events. We'll be posting something soon on first season.
Oh, perfect.
Otherwise, give us a call at Tin Mountain directly, 447-6991, and ask for me, Donna, and I'll be glad to give you information on first season.
Oh, perfect.
And we also have something, and we're going to have Susan Bean come in and talk about that. We're going to have a fly fishing film tour at Freiburg Academy.
Oh, wow.
And the proceeds of that will also benefit Tin Mountain.
Oh my God.
So there's a lot of fun ways to help support what we do. But, and there's, as I said, if you want to go on the trails now, please come. They are a little bit icy under the snow. So if you have, was it yak?
Oh, yeah, like a yak track or some type of a strap-on device for your boots.
Yeah, I recommend that at this point.
Yeah.
But definitely easy trails. You can go on them now, and they're really fabulous. And we'd love to see you inside the building.
Perfect.
So please come and visit us and look us up online.
Can we use one of your questions for our Watch and Win?
Absolutely.
Next go around, or do it now?
You know what? We'll save it for the next go around because I don't even have the phone. The phone is out of reach, so it would be impossible to answer the phone. Donna, thank you so much for coming on.
I really
appreciate it. Thanks for bringing all these neat props, for bringing the the martin, the fisher. And all the backpacks. I didn't know about the backpacks. That's a fantastic idea. So
it is great.
For more information on any of this, tinmountain.org, 447-6991 is the number to call, or you can just stop on in and visit them. They're located off of Route 16 on Bald Hill Road in Albany. And we will be located right here on the comfy brown couch in just a few minutes. We'll be back after this break. Stay with us.
Thank you.